Wake up, knight. You must take up your arms again. This is all very confusing. I know. Focus. Breathe. It will all become clear soon. You were fighting in the last great battle for Britannia, when King Arthur's adversaries marched against the once and future king. You have committed dreadful acts to fulfill your destiny. Do you remember the earth trembling? Can you recall the gathering of terrible armies? You saw Camelot burning and watched the power of magic tearing apart the world at its seams. You led knights and monsters into a deadly storm of fury and blood. You destroyed the ladies of the summer and the lords of the winter. You have killed King Arthur, and with his dying breath, he struck you down. You both died, and yet you both live. You have unleashed something that cannot be stopped. The tide of madness and pain will swallow us all. I have brought you back to end this nightmare, Sir Mordred. I want you to go on a knightly quest. I want you to finish what you have begun. Kill King Arthur, or whatever he has become, after I took his dying vessel to Avalon. The end is only the beginning, Sir Mordred.
Does this mean we are finished here?
It is not over yet. I was mistaken.
How? I killed this thing my old enemy had become.
You have destroyed one aspect of King Arthur. His rotting husk.
What? What have you done?
What I was meant to do. I tried to bring him back. I even broke some rules. But the curse was so potent that even I had no power over it. With my last breath, I unleashed the might of Avalon at him.
Your magic, which made him immortal, couldn't kill him.
No, it tore him into shreds, into 4 soul fragments. You've just killed one of them.
So, my battle with Arthur is not over yet. Shall I be angry or glad?
Destroy the 3 soul fragments of Arthur. Then you'll be free. Wait for the ravens that bring you guidance from a queen you killed with your own hands. All you had to do was kill.
What the hell are you talking about? There's one shard left, and it's all over.
You must have unleashed something when you killed the Green Knight. It was the only task I gave you, stupid mortal.
Enough of this. What's your tone, my lady? Who is, actually?
Let's say it's not your fault. Still, the Fomorians are returning.
Returning from where?
Those beasts tried to conquer my island at the dawn of time. I had to sacrifice my dragons to defeat them and banish Balor, their god, into the void.
It must be Arthur's doing. In his final despair, his last fragment reached out to your adversaries.
Move against the Fomorians and find Arthur's last fragment among them. Try to kill him properly, if it's not too much to ask.
Trust me, I'm not in the habit of sparing my enemies.
Sir Mordred kept his promise. The once and future king is gone. Though Avalon has been ravaged by Arthur's nightmares, it prevails, for now. And for the first time in my long existence, I'm experiencing doubt and fear. I was so blind. Arthur brought Balor's poison to Avalon. He was the rot that withered my world. His soul was the sick light that guided Balor back. I fought the Fomorians once and banished them from my land. But instead of sheer force, Balor used deception. The demonic god is coming back from his otherworldly prison. Should I have trusted Arthur, regardless of what he had become? Does it matter now? I chose Mordred, and I will stand by my decision. The fight for Avalon is over. But the battle has just begun.